We all saw the tragic events of July 13th unfold when President Donald J. Trump and 3 of his supporters were shot at a rally for Trump in Butler, Pennsylvania. Luckily and thankfully, Trump survived with a graze to the ear. But a fellow patriot is left dead in the aftermath, with 2 more wounded. Corey Comparator, a 50-year-old father from Pennsylvania, died of a gunshot wound to the head while laying atop his 2 daughters to shield them from flying bullets when a gunman opened fire on the rally in Pennsylvania. The gunman is dead from Secret Service sniper fire and is being identified as 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. Crooks was shooting from a position just 150 yards away from Trump. The shooter stuck out like a sore thumb. He was on a white rooftop. People in the crowd spotted the shooter minutes before he began firing at Trump and into the crowd in a clear assassination attempt on Donald Trump.
In probably 5 to 7 minutes of Trump speaking, I'm estimating here, I have no idea, but we noticed a guy crawling, bear crawling up the roof of the building beside us, 50 feet away from us. So we're standing there, we're pointing at the guy crawling up the roof. You clearly see him with a rifle, absolutely. We're pointing at him. The police are down there running around on the ground. We're like, hey man, there's a guy on the roof with a rifle. And the police are like, huh, what? Like they didn't know what was going on. We're like, hey, right here on the roof, we can see him from right here. We see him, he's crawling. And next thing you know, I'm thinking to myself, why is Trump still speaking? Why have they not pulled him off the stage? I'm standing there pointing at him for, 2-3 minutes. Secret Service is looking at us from the top of the barn. I'm pointing at that roof, just standing there like this. And next thing you know, 5 shots ring out.
The crowd alerted law enforcement and Secret Service, who were trying to apparently assess the situation, and the sniper took out the would-be assassin after he was given orders not to engage from Secret Service headquarters. After the shooter in his sights began opening fire on the crowd, the Secret Service sniper honorably disobeyed his higher commands not to engage and chose to engage and fire upon the subject and killed him after the shooter fired shots and hit President Trump, injured 2 others, and killed 1. Why were there commands of do not engage? Why did the shooter get so close to the stage and Trump? How was that even possible? What else do we know about the shooter? We also know that he made a small donation of $15 to a left-leaning organization that helps get Democrats elected roughly 2 years ago. We know that Crooks's former classmates say that he was bullied and was a loner type of person in high school who didn't have many friends.
He was bullied almost every day.
In what way? Can you explain?
He would sit alone at lunch. He was just an outcast, and you know how kids are nowadays, so they're gonna see someone like that and they're gonna target him because they think it's funny or whatever. So it's the best way I can describe it. And it's honestly kind of sad. I don't want to say this is what provoked it, but you never know.
Yeah. You said he was a loner?
Yeah. I want to say he was a loner more because he was quiet, but he was just bullied. He was bullied so much.
And this was high school?
Yeah.
What did do you remember at all what they said to him or called him?
No. He was just made fun of, I guess, for the way he dressed or his appearance.
America almost lost the greatest president we've ever had. But by great and higher divine intervention, that bullet grazed Donald Trump's ear within 1/4 of an inch of his brain. History has been unfolded here, making Trump the 3rd president to have been injured but survived in an assassination attempt. Here at CCE2, we speak for America when we say that we pray for Trump and his family. We pray for Corey Comparator, who was shot and killed, and we pray for his family. Our hearts are heavy, but our spirit is stronger than ever. This American blood coursing through our veins is boiling right now with outrage from this tragic event. Ask yourself, How long are we going to take this? How far are we going to let this go? How much MAGA blood are we going to allow to be spilt? We seem to be the only ones dying here. First Ashley Babbitt, now Corey Comparator. They have not died in vain, and our MAGA movement will avenge their deaths. Anti-American left-wing progressive ideology and the mainstream media has caused this tragic event to unfold, and they are complicit. The FBI has finally and correctly ruled this shooting as an assassination attempt. But let's face it, the Democrats probably had a hand in it. They probably had something to do with it. First, they try to impeach and remove Trump. Then they raid his home. Then they try and destroy him and his family. They tried to make him broke. They tried charging him. They convicted him. They arrested him. Now they tried to kill him. Trump just took a bullet for you and me, then stood up with a bloody face and cheered us on and let us know he was okay, that America is okay, and to show the world his strength and courage as a man and a president.